Right guys, Mark Crossfield here with James Ridyard, short game specialist. We're asking a question from Gareth from the audience. I've asked some questions to put towards you, James. This one's talking about wedge setup. Let's get stuck in. Right James, again I like this question because it's quite general. Gareth asks, what is the ideal wedge setup? I play 48, 54, 60, hashtag AskAGG. What would your advice be with wedge setup? I mean, I'm not sure if he's looking for like actual degree numbers exact, but what's your ideas?
Let's divide it into two answers.
Okay.
First of all, let's look at wedges approaching greens.
Yeah.
So let's say 30 to 100 yards.
Okay.
I think as long as there is consistent gapping between the clubs, which is going to give you better control over your distances and the distance windows, that's all you really need to do.
Okay.
If you come into this 30 yards and in area, the choice of wedge and a wedge setup is really going to depend on how you deliver the golf club.
Yeah.
Are you a player that delivers a lot of lean?
Okay.
Flex the wrist a lot.
Yeah.
A player that delivers less lean, extends the wrist a lot. That's going to influence what you do. I mean, I use 60 all the time because my tendency is my wrist just to go this way a little bit. So I de-loft a little bit too much.
Okay.
Whereas I play with guys that out-chip me and out-spin me with 52s.
Yeah.
Because they're the opposite.
Yeah.
So very much player dependent.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's looking at gapping.
Yep.
So I would always ask, which you're hinting at there, I want to know what their pitching wedge is as well, because I want it to blend with their set. I don't want a big hole there.
Yep.
And then it's about their style of play.
Yep.
What kind of gaps would you look for between wedges as a generalisation? In my head, as a junior growing up, I would always kind of go 4 to 6 degrees as a general rule.
Yeah, it depends on the other end of the bag as well.
Yeah.
A little bit is how many wedges you can carry.
Yeah.
But at 4 degrees, typically,
if
they've got space in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, Matt, who plays in our videos, he has a 52 and then goes up to, I think, nearly a 60. So he has a big gap, but he uses his 52 in many different ways, which again kind of backs up that kind of player-specific idea. I quite like his setup. I don't know where his wedge is, but 48, 54, 60 to me makes sense in black and white. Like I could see why you would end up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Fairly common setup.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your time, James, as always. Post comments down below. What's your wedge setup? Let us know. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.